magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust.
Like our convenient online banking.
Along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
If your eyes could talk, they'd tell you life is better with LASIK. No more reaching for your glasses. No more dry eye from overwearing your contact lenses. Right now, Bismarck LASIK is offering free consultations for LASIK procedures. Break free from the daily hassles and expenses of glasses and contacts. Life is clearly better. Book your free consultation today with Bismarck LASIK and see the difference. Call 222-2020 or schedule online at bismarcklasik.com.
The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoom, zoom?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance? If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Inspections are free to ensure your vehicle is always in peak condition.
Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
Thanks for calling Supreme.
Great smiles come from Vibetta Orthodontics. Vibetta Orthodontics is a certified Invisalign provider. Invisalign fits your budget and your lifestyle. Braces for children, teens, and adults with affordable monthly payments. Schedule your complimentary consultation and exam by logging on to VibettaOrthodontics.com or by calling 701-839-6010.
Great smiles come from Vibetta Orthodontics.
At Schatz Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day. So you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Schatz Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust.
comes Descent. He's all alone. Slam dunk.
Nice right-handed pass inside. Step back, Heinert. And she gets it to go.
It's time for North Dakota high school basketball on the PSP Network.
Gross crosses over, fakes the pass, flips it up, scored, and he's fouled. Oh, what a nifty move there.
Now cutting into the lane is Lundy, but Fricky does it herself. Nice move by Maggie.
Here comes William Ware. He's going to go up and two-hand slam dunk. Took off from about 6 feet out, maybe 7, and just elevated the two-handed jam.
Now, let's go to the hardwood for this matchup's pregame show on the PSP Network.
Insanity. That's how I would describe the WDA basketball season here in 21-22. It has been a wild ride from top to bottom across the West region of North Dakota high school athletics this year, and no different on the hardwood. How insane? Well, tonight, the championship of the region regular season boils down to 7 points. If Century wins by 7 or more, they will be the West Region regular season champion. If the Magi lose by 6 or less or win the ball game tonight, they'll go back-to-back as region champion crown. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into our Shields pregame show. This one is scheduled to be a dogfight tonight here on the PSP Network. Nick Hulberg, glad to bring you the call here tonight on the PSP Network. This is our Shields pregame show. Shields of Minot offers so many things. If you haven't been in Shields, well, frankly, you're the only one on the planet because they've got everything you need from hunting and fishing gear to clothing, footwear, fashion, you name it, across the board. And, of course, every sporting good you could need. It's Shields of Minot. They bring you the pregame show here tonight for this showdown inside of the West Region and inside of WDA basketball tonight. It's the Magi that come into the showdown, currently ranked number 3 inside the state of North Dakota. They've got an 18-2 record on the year. Where do they sit in the WDA standings? Number 1. Number 2 in the WDA, guess who? The Century Patriots. They come in at 17-3 on the season. Overall, they're ranked in the state in the number 1 spot. So according to the media, Century's 1, Minot's 3. According to the standings, Minot's 1, Century's 2. And it's a matchup of basketball teams that met 5 nights ago, and Minot had the victory 5 nights ago at the Century Gymnasium, 59-52. Tonight they rematch inside of conference play. This should be a good one today with some of the state's top producers and best players across the board. Anthony Doppler for Century averages 17.5 per night, 17.9 for Isaiah Schaefer. He shot 72 three-pointers on the season. Keep an eye on him tonight. 15 for Ryan Erickson. William Ware's a question mark tonight. He's out there on the floor right now for warm-ups. Will he go tonight? How many minutes will he log? That's a question mark across the board. For the Magi, they're led by Derek Descent's 21 points on average per night. He currently sits number 3 in the West Region for point production. Don't look past Eric Wentz tonight, 17 points on average for him. Gunville averages 6.8, Conklin 7.8, 4.3 for Schaefer. They've got guys that can score the basketball, including their point guard, Morgan Nygaard, who's going to run the floor tonight for the Magi. This is our Shields pregame show. When we come back, we're going to talk with both coaches in our Shields pregame show and Tires Plus Coaches Corner. It should be a good one when we talk to Darren Mattern and Dean Winchesky here tonight. We'll do that when we return to our Shields pregame show. This is North Dakota High School basketball, the WDA regular season crown on the line. Get ready for a good one tonight on the PSP Network. Don't go anywhere. Hope you're buckled in and ready for what should be an excellent showdown here tonight from the Magic City.
Shields pregame show. It's time now for the Tires Plus Coach's Corner. All brands under one roof with the guaranteed lowest prices and their service after the sale with the Tires Plus plan. We're now talking with the Century Patriots head coach here in year number 13 as the head coach, 27 years altogether for Darren Mattern. First of all, Coach, do you ever get sick of these rivalries on nights where you have an opportunity to take a West Region championship to the bank?
Well, I think the biggest thing is, like I told the kids in practice yesterday, I think, there's probably 9 other teams that would love to have this opportunity to play the last game of the season and have a chance to win the conference regular season championship. So, no, it's an exciting night, and obviously Minot is a very good basketball team in their building. It'll be a big challenge, but we're looking forward to it.
You guys have some guys on your roster that can obviously get the job done. Touch on these guys that shoot the three ball for you just a little bit. Isaiah Schaefer shooting 72 threes, number 1 in the West region right now. I mean, obviously that just has to come naturally, eh?
Well, Isaiah's had a tremendous year, and he does shoot it very well, and not only does he shoot it, but he does a lot of other things very well for our basketball team. Defensively, he's really improving, and I think he's really improved his medium range game. So, we expect a big night from him if we're going to have an opportunity to win, obviously, as well as a lot of other kids on the floor.
I have to ask you about your rebounding. You've out-rebounded your opponents and heavily with the tops in the WDA. How much emphasis in daily practice do you go through on the glass battles?
Well, we talk about it all the time. You gotta end every defensive possession with a rebound. Else you got to start all over, So that's a big emphasis. Every possession we want to finish it off with a rebound because, it's not 2 separate things. It's not defense and rebounding. It's together. It's one. So that is a big emphasis, and we have the mindset every possession is one and done, and that's going to be a huge factor tonight because the other night they had some crucial second opportunities, and I think that was the difference in the game last Thursday night at our place.
How much does it hurt not having William Ware in that ball game, and what is the status for him here tonight?
Well, I think he's going to try to give it a go. Obviously, he hasn't spent a whole lot of time on the practice floor. Everything's been pretty light for him, but he brings some things to our basketball team that don't necessarily show up in the box score. He's a long, lanky kid, and very good defensively, and obviously we missed that the other night, and he does some things on the offensive and defensive backboards that are big for our team as well. So, if we can get him back in the lineup and he can do what he does, obviously that's going to be a tremendous asset for our basketball team.
Final thing for you here tonight, Coach. Obviously a WDA title feels pretty good on paper. You get the picture in the trophy case, all that stuff. But this year, how much emphasis do you put on a number 1 seed heading into the WDA tournament? How important really is it?
Well, I think at the end of the day, the first day of the tournament, it basically comes down to whether or not you're going to wear white or dark uniform. So it's always exciting to try to win a regular season championship because it shows your body of work over a 4-month period. So that's always our number 1 goal. But again, once you come tournament time, everybody's 0-0, and it's March Madness. Everybody has the same feeling that they got a chance to win an opportunity to win a championship. So at the end of the day, it probably doesn't mean a whole lot, but we're going to give it our best shot tonight to try to end that season on a winning note and take some of that momentum going into tournament time.
I sure appreciate your time. Safe travels here tonight. We'll see you in a week at the WDA tournament. Best of luck against the Magi here on their home floor.
I appreciate it. Thanks for your coverage.
Absolutely. Darren Mattern, the head coach of the Century Patriots. When we come back to our Shields pregame show, we'll talk to Dean Winchesky, the head coach of the Magi. Number 1 against number 3, number 1 against number 2 in the West. Numbers don't matter tonight because it's a battle on the floor for a WDA title. It is Century of Minot High here on the PSP Network.
Remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zzz, zzz?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance? If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Inspections are free to ensure your vehicle is always in peak condition.
Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
Welcome back to our pregame show brought to you by Shields. This is the Tires Plus Coach's Corner. We're now joined by the Minot High head coach, Mr. Dean Winchesky. Coach, first of all, as always, thanks for some time here tonight.
Yeah, no worries. We're excited to be able to have you guys at our games again.
How much do you look forward to a night like this where a region championship can be won on your home floor and a showdown with the number one ranked team in North Dakota to do so?
Well, it's our kids have earned it, and that's, we told them before we went down and played them down there. It was, it's a great opportunity. You've earned the right to play in a game like this by what you've done all year, and now you just got to go and take advantage of it. And really, when it comes down to it, it's one game. Everybody makes a big deal out of all these things, but if you go out and you play well and you lose, you're still going in the right direction for the tournament, which is what's most important.
It looked like for a while there, Minot High was really peaking towards the middle of the year. A loss here and there, maybe not the absolute peak. What's the coach's thoughts? Where are you at? Is this team playing their best basketball right now towards the end?
Well, we're doing some things pretty well. We still got a lot of areas of improvement, and that's what we have to be focused on is when we go to practice, understanding where we're making our missteps, what warts we have, and try and get those things cleaned up.
This is a matchup tonight that has some of the top scorers, some of the top rebounders, some of the top players across the WDA. First for your guys, do you look for these senior guys? Show brought to you by Shields. This is the Tires Plus Coach's Corner. We're now joined by the Minot High head coach, Mr. Dean Winchesky. Coach, first of all, as always, thanks for some time here tonight.
Yeah, no worries. We're excited to be able to have you guys at our games again.
How much do you look forward to a night like this where a region championship can be won on your home floor and a showdown with the number one ranked team in North Dakota to do so?
Well, our kids have earned it, and that's, we told them before we went down and played them down there. It was, it's a great opportunity. You've earned the right to play in a game like this by what you've done all year, and now you just got to go and take advantage of it. And really, when it comes down to it, it's one game. Everybody makes a big deal out of all these things, but if you go out and you play well and you lose, you're still going in the right direction for the tournament, which is what's most important.
It looked like for a while there, Minot High was really peaking towards the middle of the year. A loss here and there, maybe not the absolute peak. What's the coach's thoughts? Where are you at? Is this team playing their best basketball right now towards the end?
Well, we're doing some things pretty well. We still got a lot of areas of improvement, and that's what we have to be focused on is when we go to practice, understanding where we're making our missteps, what warts we have, and try and get those things cleaned up.
This is a matchup tonight that has some of the top scorers, some of the top rebounders, some of the top players across the WDA. First for your guys, do you look for these senior guys like Wentz to really step up here tonight and lead the charge, or do you put that on a kid's shoulders here tonight?
No, we have to do what's best for us, and a lot of it comes down to when we're balanced, we're good. And when we have to rely on Derek or Eric just to kind of take games over, that's when we get ourselves in trouble. And we got to be focused on doing little things correctly. We've got to be focused on sharing the ball, making sure we take advantage of what their defense is giving us, and then we got to compete. And the scores come out kind of naturally the way we do things. Sometimes we'll do things to get opportunities for our kids, but a lot of it comes down to our kids just being unselfish.
Centuries out-rebounded their opponents by 181 on the season. How much emphasis is that in the pregame talk here tonight?
It's every game for us. We talk about three things. We've got to rebound, we've got to stop dribble penetration, and we can't give it step-in threes. And this team's a perfect example. If you're going to beat the best teams in the conference, which Century obviously is one of them, you got to do little things right. It's not about being fancy. It's about rebounding the basketball, getting stops, owning the lane, and then not giving them easy opportunities. And then offense, you just kind of take as it comes.
This home floor has been special for you guys on the year 9-0 here on this home floor. Right now, JV game going on in this coach's corner. It's filling up right now. Does that atmosphere play a factor tonight for you?
I don't know. You'd have to ask them. I mean, it's a great place to play, to be honest with you. And I know people complain that it's not the odd, but that's so long ago, and our kids love being here. It's their home gym, and we hope it has an advantage for us. But when it comes down to it, no matter where you are, the basket's 10 feet, the free throw line's 15, and you got to go and do what you have to do to be successful.
Final thing for you, sports psychology. You've got some pretty good experience across the board with championships. How much does a region championship here tonight give you confidence heading into that state tournament to go back-to-back as the number one team in the West?
Really, you want to be playing your best basketball. Obviously, that's one of your goals, is to win the league, get as high a seed as you can. I'd be lying if I said our kids didn't want to beat Century. They're a big rivalry for us, and Darren and I are great friends, and we love competing against each other, and and the kids are friends, and they like competing against each other. So it's kind of one of those things where it should be a spirited game. I know both teams are going to play their hearts out, and you just hope you come out on the correct end of it.
I sure enjoy your time and sure appreciate you across the year. Best of luck tonight, and looking forward to the WDA tournament as well.
All right, thank you very much.
That's Dean Winchesky, the head coach of the Magi. When we come back to our Shields pregame show, we're going to dive further into the numbers, and then Eric Schaefer will have the official introductions tonight for this West Region Showdown. A championship is on the line in regular season play. It's the Patriots and Magi here on the PSP Network.
Right now, reel in unbeatable pricing on Nitro and Tracker boats at Swenson RV and Marine in Minot. Find a huge selection of over 150 new and used boats and pontoons in stock. Check out the big and powerful Nitro ZV21 fiberglass boat. It's got the muscle and performance to feel right at home on our huge northern waters. Nitro and Tracker boats. Rugged, yet smooth riding. Take advantage of unbeatable pricing now at Swenson RV and Marine, your authorized Tracker boats dealer.
Ackerman Esvold, your neighbors, friends, and family who are working for you. The local team with local availability and accountability for all of your engineering, architecture, environmental, transportation, and land development needs. Your project can rely on Ackerman Esvold. Find them online at ackermanesvold.com. When you start your project, talk with Ackerman Surveying and Associates. Our experienced surveying team guides you in the right direction with planning, platting, and lot and boundary surveys. The trusted name in land surveying, the trusted name in architecture and engineering is Ackerman Surveying and Ackerman Esvold. Find them at ackermanesvold.com.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, talk to State Farm agent Michael Lee Braun in Minot today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At SunTracker, we know the most precious memories are those spent together. From sharing the joys of fishing to watching the grandkids wipe out on a tube. Spending the day just relaxing with your significant other or laughing away the evening with your friends. These are the moments you'll remember forever, and they're all made possible by SunTracker.
Find the full lineup at Swenson RV and Marine in Minot and Bismarck or online.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust,
Like our convenient online banking.
along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden french fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Comes back away down to Oproot, and Oproot sends it forward to Luck. Luck's got a 2-on-1 into the zone. Luck dropped it back. Morellington shoots. He scores! Oh, what a twisted wrister from Morelli. He made no doubt about it. Short-handed goal for the Magi. They lead 2-0.
If your eyes could talk, they'd tell you life is better with LASIK. No more reaching for your glasses. No more dry eye from overwearing your contact lenses. Right now, Bismarck LASIK is offering free consultations for LASIK procedures. Break free from the daily hassles and expenses of glasses and contacts. Life is clearly better. Book your free consultation today with Bismarck LASIK and see the difference. Call 222-2020 or schedule online at bismarcklasik.com.
Getting that perfect slice is satisfying, fulfilling, and rewarding too. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh. Slice to order makes a sub above.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
from the Magic City tonight, the Century Patriots and Minot High Magicians. On Parents' Night here for the Magi, as each and every member of the Magi boys basketball team was recognized. Their parents, all the way from the student managers to cheerleaders to the players on the floor, everybody recognized here tonight as these teams put their finishing touches on the warm-ups here tonight as we get set and ready for this showdown between the Patriots at 17-3, the Magi at 18-2. Those are overall records. When you look at the standings of this one and how important tonight's game really is, we take a peek at those WDA standings right now. You can see that the Magi and Patriots are at the top of the list. Again, tonight for Minot High, a victory will seal the deal for their back-to-back region championship. For Century, they need to win by 7 points or more. If they do that here tonight, that will secure their fate as the top team inside of the West region here for 21-22. National Anthem is going to take place here on the Magic City campus gymnasium floor. We'll break aside one more time. We'll hear from our sponsors. We'll come back and we'll get ready and set for this showdown tonight inside the WDA. It's North Dakota High School basketball right here on the PSP Network.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust,
Like our convenient online banking.
along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
The 30-inch galactic pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
God bless our servicemen and women. God bless our veterans. God bless America. It's almost showtime from the Magic City Campus Gymnasium with the West Region Championship on the line. And tonight, this place is almost at max capacity for the showdown between the Pats and the Magi. Eric Schaefer will have our official introductions in just a moment. We want to tell you again that our friends at Shields bring you tonight's pregame show. Shields and Minot They offer clothing, footwear, and gear for all your passions, from fishing to fashion. Shop sporting goods, hunting and fishing gear, and so much more at Shields of Minot. Again, they bring you the pregame show here tonight. Shields of Minot, the pregame show sponsor. Shields of Bismarck brings you the pregame show as well down in the capital city. It's a big one tonight on the PSP Network. And it's time for our official introductions, brought to you tonight and delivered by the UPS store located on South Broadway in the Magic City. Now down to Eric Schaefer for the official introduction. As the Magi Drumline's in the house tonight as well. Uh-oh, buckle up tight. Here we go. You want an atmosphere? Let's see it. Let's say hi to the Magi. One of the best atmospheres in North Dakota high school sports is right here at the Magic City Campus Gymnasium. I gotta tell you, I'm jacked with a capital J after that introduction tonight with the Magi Drumline. Eric Schaefer on the call inside the venue, of course, who wouldn't be? It's showtime from the Magic City with a region championship on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble tonight. The Magi are in white, the Patriots are in blue. Minot High with Wentz, Conklin, Descent, along with Nygaard and Gunville. That's how they'll start tonight on their final home matchup of the year. On the other side, Doppler, Trahan, Schaefer, and the big man Erickson in the middle to take the opening tip. Do we see Tyler Burst out there tonight, or do we see William Ware? We see Burst instead. And we're underway from the Magic City here tonight. Minot High is in white. Century is in blue tonight. We do apologize. We broke a camera on the way into the gymnasium tonight, so we do not have a scoreboard. Again, we are aware of it. So is Best Buy. Basketball's handled down by the Magi. Offensive zone comes to the set. Gunville downtown starts it off no good. Board's going to be pulled out here by the Patriots, so they're going to bring it back across the half line as the Minot High student section is at volume and early on here tonight. They're dressed up in their best attire. Looks like they're set for prom here tonight with the shirts and ties on. Basketball's handled by the Patriots up top here away from Isaiah Schaefer. It comes back across to the far side. Delivered into the big man Erickson, and Erickson goes to work from the paint outside. Kicked it out to Trahan, and Trahan lost it. And Minot High is going to get the ball back. Perry Olson tonight with Brett Ingebrigtsen, and the man in charge is Brian Offorth. Three of the better officials inside of the state of North Dakota to have the duties tonight of officiating this WDA showdown. Nygaard, guarded heavily here by Tyler Burst, the 6'2" junior guard. Got it back to Nygaard over on the far side, and Wentz with the basketball now. To the elbow, dribble drive, kicked it out. Nygaard thought about it. He brings it into the elbow. Up top again to Gunville. Either team on the board yet. It's Nygaard up top. Conklin's got it. Thought about it. Shot clock's at 7. Jump shot off the window and in. Okay. Conklin has got the first points of the ball game. Conklin averages 7.8 per night. And a player that's only a sophomore, 6'4" for him. He might get bigger as his high school career continues. He's going to put more weight on for sure. Ball's taken here by Erickson underneath. Good luck. Wide open, up and in. And that was an easy one for Anthony Doppler. And Doppler's got his first 2 points of the ball game. We're tied at deuces on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Gunville with the basketball. Looks for Conklin. Finds him. Dissett calls for it. Here comes Derek Dissett. Lays it up off the window. He's going to be fouled. And Derek Dissett, one of the top talents inside of North Dakota, is going to find himself at the free throw line, shooting 2 as he went up to the rack and was fouled on the play. Foul was charged on Anthony Doppler, the 6'4" junior guard. First team foul, first personal foul. And Derek Dissett waits at the free throw line, but the officials call for a towel first, I do believe, as after Dissett went to the floor. Yep, they're going to get a towel out here from Perry Olsen. He comes out. Perry does it all, let me tell you. He'll officiate, does his work at the bank, and he also works as a janitor here at the 16:05 mark of this opening half as towel needed to be used on the floor. Mattern and Winchesky are having a conversation right at the half-court line. We talked to both of them in the pregame show tonight. They talked about their friendship with each other. That's all friendly there. This ball is going to be put up and in, and Derek Dissett has his first point to the ball game. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Derek says, "You're right, my friend. 2 for 2 is right," and he does have 2. And the Magi have a 4-2 lead. 2 minutes into the ball game here tonight on the PSP Network. Thanks again for joining us. We'll have the WDA basketball tournament in its entirety from the Bismarck Event Center coming up in a week. Hope you fans are ready for that. 3 attempts off the mark on the shot from Schaefer, looking for his 73rd three-pointer of the season. Schaefer, by the way, leads the WDA with the most 3 balls, and he shoots it from behind the arc at 44% on the season. Gotta like numbers like that if you're Darren Mattern. Ball was thrown inside. Erickson was the intended recipient, and that one's gonna go on a play. After that one sent in from Tyler Burst, and it went out of bounds, the Magi have the basketball back. All business tonight is the theme of the student section. Thank you very much. Basketball is going to be taken here up top, and now it's Gunville that's got it again. He goes up to Schaefer, who's into the ball game. Schaefer up to Nygaard. Dribbles down, brings it back up to Dissett. This is from downtown. Hello, Derek Dissett. Launches for 3. He's got the game's point lead right now with 5, and the Magi lead 7-2. Ball's taken away. Here comes Nygaard, left-handed, put it up. Oh, no, he didn't get it to foul. Board's pulled down by the Pats, and they come back with Tyler Burst. Long 3 attempt, faked there by Doppler, worked it back. Here's a jump shot off the window. There's going to be a foul charged on Doppler. Doppler's going to be charged with the offensive, his second personal. And the second team foul. The Magi are going to get the ball back. Trayton Hinderer checks into the ball game. Doppler's going to need to check out because he's in some early foul trouble. Not even 5 minutes in tonight. He's got the only 2 for the Patriots on the board. Derek Dissett's got the basketball. This kid can slam time like no other. Brings it away back to Nygaard. Up top now, Schaefer from 3 land. Too hard off the back of the iron, but he's got his own rebound with the help of Gunville. Back up now, Wentz. Wentz looks over to the corner, goes to Schaefer again. Schaefer says, "Give me one, I want it." Not happening. Here's the rebound. Up in, Dissett puts it home, and he's fouled. Derek Dissett puts it in, and Dissett finds himself back at the free throw line. 7 points for Derek Dissett early on tonight. A player that has been so much fun to watch. He's only a junior, 6'4". The forward for the Magi was good as a sophomore. He's been even better as a junior, and that makes you excited for his senior campaign, doesn't it? 2 for 3 from the free throw line for Derek Dissett, a player that shoots 71% from the free throw stripe. Ball's handled now by the Patriots. Offensive zone, looking to come from behind early in this one as the Magi have a 9-2 advantage. Down at the baseline, there's going to be a foul in deep, and that one's going to be charged on the Magi's Jalen Martinez. Martinez first personal, the 5'9" sophomore guard, dinged there, so we will have a inbound pass coming here from the Patriots underneath the Minot High hoop with Tyler Burst. It's worked up top here by the Patriots. Outside the arc, they go for Hinderer. Back to Erickson. Erickson makes a move, goes into the paint, puts it up off the window, gets the friendly roll, and Ryan Erickson's got his first 2 points of the ball game. He's a force to be reckoned with. 6'10", he's a junior center here for the Patriots. He averages 15 per night. Handling the basketball is Gunville. They working around the perimeter now. It's a doubleheader, by the way, on the PSP Network tonight. Scott Woodmansee and Cole Higlet have the call of this matchup on the girls' court. Oh, my goodness. Three-pointer. There's that one bombed in. And Jager Gunville's got his first three-pointer of the ball game. 27 threes on the season for Jager Gunville. And the Magi have an 8-point lead at 12-4. Patriots with the basketball. This is Burst. There's going to be a charge inside the lane on the Magi on Noah Conklin. I'm sorry, Logan Conklin. I do apologize. Noah Conklin, the name of the Minot High goaltender that I just got done broadcasting for at the WDA hockey tournament. I had the call of all 11 games at the VFW Sports Center for high school hockey. Here's Erickson inside. He puts it up and in. And Ryan Erickson's got 4 now in the ball game for the Patriots. Here comes Martinez, coast to coast. Logan just a little bit taller than Noah Conklin, the goaltender for the Magi, the forward on the hoops floor. That's Wentz off the mark. There's the big man, Logan Conklin. Gets the board, works it up top. Taken down by Gunville. Step back jump shot. This one's in. And Gunville has the motor turning here tonight. He's got 5 in the ball game. We've got ourselves a 14-6 score with 12:43 left in the opening period. Minot High on top of this one. Erickson inside. Ryan Erickson looks for the outlet. Goes up top. 3 attempt. Hinderer's off the mark. That one's going to go on a bounce over to Waylon Wallstrom, the assistant principal here at Minot High School. That's a great guy. He was one of my Pee Wee hockey coaches back in the day. One of the greatest coaches I ever had, by the way. He's now the principal of Magic City campus. One of the funnier people you're ever going to meet in your life. Nothing to laugh about in this one here tonight, however. It's all business for both of these basketball teams. Trying to win a region championship. For Minot, it would be their second straight. They dominated last year. The Magi ended up with a 19-1 finish. First place for them. Here's Conklin inside. Back up now for Wentz. Wentz has it. Kicks it back up. Conklin. Conklin against Erickson. That's not an easy matchup. He missed. And the board pulled down. And we go back the other way now for Schaefer. Century all-time has 12 region championships. Here's a jump shot. This for 3. Schaefer knocks in another one. And Isaiah Schaefer's got his first three-pointer of the ball game. 12 region championships for the Patriots. The last one came in 2018. That's the year they won their last state championship as well. Eric Wentz to the rack, up and in. And Eric Wentz finds himself his first 2 points of the ball game. 16-9. The Magi are on top in this one. On their home floor, they've got the momentum here tonight. Leading Century in this West Region showdown. Back with more of the PSP Network right after this.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust,
Like our convenient online banking.
along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
Got ourselves a ball game in the Magic City here tonight. This ball game brought to you by Prestwich Orthodontics. Prestwich Orthodontics specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages. We offer free consultations and financing options that make it easy to take your smile to the next level. Call 852-2646 or visit minotbraces.com today to start with a free virtual consultation. It's Prestwich Orthodontics. Three-pointer coming here. Schaefer's got another one. And Schaefer's got back-to-back threes, and all of a sudden, Century right to Minot High's neighborhood. They're coming down the front street, trailing now by 4. Shot from the corner for the Magi, no good. Schaefer's got the ball again. Run and gun, drops it down off the glass, no good there on the attempt that came up The opportunity was there, but it just didn't fall for Kempo. Comes back down to Martinez. Up top again, here's Martinez. Dribble drive into the paint, turn around, jump shot, put it up and in. And Jalen Martinez has his first 2 points of the ball game. Everybody in the WDA all of a sudden watches that play and says, hold on a second. Yep, you're right. That's Deontay's younger brother from a year ago. Is he going to be a prodigy like his older brother was? He's only a sophomore. Here's Nygaard with the basketball. Worked it back up top. Martinez thinks about a three now. He unloads one and he scores from downtown. 5'9" sophomore guard, Jalen Martinez, with a quick 5 points for the Magi. The lead's back to 21-12. 10:23 left here in this opening half. Century with the ball, but they trail. Here's Schaefer, corner. That one hit the top of the backboard. Mountain High student section lets them hear about it there. Now the Patriots work it back up top here with Erickson. Erickson up off the window, no good. Pulled down out of there here by Derek Descent. Descent's got it here. He's going to have the move through the legs. Works it up top. Conklin brings it back. Martinez thought about it. Now he's just going to bring it and look for the outlet. Safety valve, gets it off to Nygaard. Nygaard had it stripped from him. Nice play from Hinder, and we go back the other way where it's worked across the line. And down to the corner from Schaefer. Step back jump shot, no good. Derek Descent running gun. And Descent's going to bring it back into the offensive zone. Through the legs, off to the corner. Domstein, three-pointer, yes! 4 3-pointers for the Magi, and listen to this place. Is that volume? And for good reason. The Magi lead by 12 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. The Magi grooving and moving right now here on the PSP Network.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
It's a jungle in here tonight. We're at the Magic City Campus Gymnasium in the heart of the Magic City, right in the valley here in the beautiful Minot, North Dakota. Nick Hulberg on the call with you here tonight. Special thanks again to all of those fine friends of ours watching across the West region and across the globe here tonight on the PSP Network. If you haven't already done it, we ask that you make sure to hit like and follow on the PSP Network social media platforms. Our mission is to promote local athletes, and the more likes and follows, the more these athletes are promoted, so we sure would appreciate it. Make sure to hit the subscribe button as well. Century's got the basketball. In their offensive zone, they trail by 12 with 9:16 left in the opening half. The Magi have hit 4 3-pointers early from 4 different players, and they're moving and grooving right now, but it's the Patriots with an answer as Anthony Doppler hits from downtown. Doppler's got 5 in the ballgame. Nygaard's got the basketball here. He works it up top to Wentz. Now Gunville inside to Schaefer. Schaefer had his pass picked off by Trahan. Trahan got it off here, and it went away to Burst, who's over the timeline with it. Back to Doppler. Doppler between the legs. Up top to Burst. Down to the corner they go with the basketballs. They send it inside. Turn around. Jump shot. Doppler no good. Wentz had the rebound, and here comes Eric Wentz. Wentz dropped it down to the corner, off to Gunville. Worked back up top, down to Wentz. Underneath the rack, there's the Schaefer. Oh, he stuffed him big time. Trahan got up and denied him on the play, and the basketball comes back down to the Patriots, and Tyler Burst off to Schaefer. One of the best young prodigies inside of the West region. Undoubtedly comes back over to the corner. Here's a 3 attempt. Yes, Trahan from downtown. Well, if you want to be entertained by some good shooting basketball players here tonight, you've got Doppler, Trahan, and Schaefer for Century that have all netted a 3. Martinez, Descent, Domstein, and Gunville for the Magi have one as well. Wentz just fired. He was unable to get his first, and he's actually the best three-point shooter for the Magi here this year. 40-plus three-pointers for him. Can he get his motor turning here tonight from behind the arc? Drop back down. This shot, the two-pointer, nothing but net there for Trahan, and Trahan's got 5. Minot extends the lead. Century cuts it back. That's happened 3 times in the ballgame, and we sit at 24-20 here on the PSP Network. And right now, it's a timeout called by Dean Winchesky. It's a 30-second timeout for the Magi. We'll keep it right here and tell you about the WDA basketball tournament coming up on the PSP Network. You're not going to want to miss this. The group of PSP Network broadcasters that includes some of the best in the business across the region, not just the west region of North Dakota. I'm talking statewide regions. You got Chuck Claremont, Scott Woodmansey, Todd Dobries. They're going to be at the call of the WDA basketball tournament. We'll have video and audio presentations of every single game at the WDA basketball tournament. I'll be there as well. I don't know if I'll be on the call as much as those other gentlemen just named. We'll also have our friend Chris Clayton joining us on the presentation, I do believe, as well. Every game, both courts at the Event Center on the PSP Network, boys and girls. Here's Descent. That one's off the mark. Too much on it. Schaefer had the rebound. And we go back the other way now here for the Patriots, who are back with the basketball, and Tyler Burst. Not on the score sheet yet. Burst goes back away to Trahan. Over down to Schaefer. Schaefer through his legs, works it back up top. Patriots have possession. Time of the shot clock is down to 10. 6:57 left in the opening half. Minot leads by 4, but we've got a foul coming here as Eric Wentz is going to be charged with his first personal. Third team foul on the Magi. Wentz has one, Martinez has one, and Conklin has one. And the Patriots will get the ball back. Once again, we do apologize. We had a broken camera on the way into the venue today. That's why you don't have a scoreboard on your screen tonight. We do apologize. Erickson puts one up and in, and Erickson uses that Brock Lesnar size and puts it up and in. And Erickson's got 6 in the ballgame. Over to the far side corner. 3 attempt. Gunville's got another one from downtown. The only reason I bring up Brock Lesnar, I stumbled across WWE wrestling last night for the first time in quite a while. This is like a heavyweight tilt tonight to tie it all in together. And Erickson is built like Brock Lesnar. He's just missing a big blonde beard right now. Blocked in the corner. Gunville got up and said, Schaefer, I don't think so. Ball's going to come out. And it's going to be Century basketball, and I believe it's Gunville that's going to be charged here. It is. Jager Gunville's going to pick up his first personal in the ball game, 4th team foul. We sit now with 6:13 left in the opening half. 22-27, Century trailing on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Both coaches pacing like Panthers on the sidelines, giving their instructions here. Dean Winchesky for Minot High, Darren Mattern here for Century. Ball inbounded here to Erickson. There's going to be a travel violation in the lane, and Erickson's going to be dinged up and charged for that one. Minot gets the ball back with a 5-point lead. 6:10 ticks away here in the opening half. Stick around for our Premier Chiropractic intermission report. Premier Chiropractic focused on improving the overall health and wellness of Minot and the surrounding areas through the most cutting-edge advances in natural health care today. Find them online, premierchiropracticnd.com. Our family's choice for chiropractic care in the Magic City. Martinez off to Gunville. He's got 2 threes in the ballgame so far. Went to Wentz. Now Martinez again. Gunville wants it deep. NBA 3 off the mark. Conklin went up for it, but it was taken by Doppler. And Doppler's going to work it back into the offensive zone here for the Patriots, who working around the perimeter. Lands in the hands of Schaefer. Isaiah Schaefer, averaging just about 18 per night. Kicked it back over to Burst. Now to Erickson on the far wing. 5.5 to play in the opening half. 5-point lead for Minot High. Jump shot. That lead's going to be cut down to 3 as the 2-pointer for Anthony Doppler has him at 7 points now in the ballgame. Taken here by Gunville. Up top it comes. Wentz is going to fire from downtown. That one just a little bit too much on it. And it comes back into the possession of the Patriots, who have done pretty well on the road this year. By pretty well, I mean 8-1, a team that's been tough to compete with wherever they're at. Only 3 total losses on the season. One of them was to Minot 5 nights ago. Underneath the Minot High hoop, taken away. Magi running gun. Martinez has it ahead forward. He lays it off the window and in. Martinez has another one here tonight. Martinez off the bench for the Magi has 7. Here come the Patriots back to the other end of the floor. A little jump shot, stop and pop, nothing but net. Tyler Burst puts some ink on the score sheet next to his name. 3-point lead for the Magi. 4.5 to play in the opening half. Wentz has it up top. Martinez again. Martinez over to the corner. Gunville inside Conklin. Turnaround jump shot, window no good. Erickson goes up and says, give me that. And he grabs it and pulls it back in. Here come the Patriots back the other way with Anthony Doppler. 6'4" junior. 7 rebounds and 3.5 assists per night for him. Some stats that are pretty doggone good. If you missed the pregame show tonight, there's a 3-pointer from Doppler. And Doppler strikes from behind the arc. He's cruising right now. He's got 10 in the ball game. That's going to lead all scorers at this point. If you missed the pregame, and we're tied, by the way, at 29s. If you missed the pregame show tonight, we talked about Century out-rebounding their opponents by 181 on the season. That's a monster number in the category that means so much in this game. Here's Gunville into the lane, sends it down in. Conklin out the window, contested, he scored. 4 points for Conklin now, and that's not an easy job going against 6'10" Erickson. Basketball taken by Schaefer behind the back. Got to the elbow. Michael Jordan jump shot, no good. Taken back here by Descent. Descent's going to bring it in front to the Minot High bench, but the Magi want to talk it over as Dean Wojcicki with a 2-point lead will hang on here with 3:15 remaining in the opening half of basketball. We'll be right back on the PSP Network. This one's been a good one so far here tonight from the Magic City.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Nothing like the atmosphere inside of Magic City Campus's gymnasium here tonight. And it's a 31-29 lead for the home team on the scoreboard. Nick Hulberg on the call. Thanks for joining us here tonight to the PSP Network for this WDA showdown that if you're just joining us, has championship written all over it. Minot wins tonight, they're the champion. Century wins tonight. They have a chance at being the champion, but they have to beat Minot by 7 or more points. That's how it shakes down here tonight. Tyler Burst is going to be charged with his second personal. That's going to be the 4th team foul of the Patriots, and Descent is back to the free throw line. Not the kid you want there if you're Century. He's now 3 for 4 in the ball game, officially 75%. Easy math for me on that one, and Descent makes that math a little bit harder now as he's got another one, and we start back from scratch. He's now 4 for 5 in the ball game. 33-29, Minot High's on top. Basketball's going to be handled up top here by the Patriots. They work it into the near wing, back over around the perimeter it comes, and with the basketball, it's Hinderer that sends it back outside. Top of the key for Burst, who dribbled in, sent it back up. We're down to 2.5 to play in the opening half. Shot clock's at 7 for the Pats. They work it up Stiers. Here's the drive. Comes no good, and the attempt from Trahan hit the front of the rim. 2:20 left here in the opening half of basketball. Jump shot, Martinez, too much on it, Erickson pulls down the board, and now Century's going to bring it back across and drop it off here to Trahan. Trahan with 5 in the ball game. 10 for Doppler. That's the point leader for the Patriots so far in this one. This is Burst that's got a 2-point field goal tonight. Inside to Erickson. Powers his way through, gets the roll, and Erickson up to 8 now in the ball game as he scores another. 2-point lead for the Magi. Under 2 to play here in the opening half of basketball. Nygaard with the ball. Nygaard kicked it over to Schaefer. Schaefer's got it, went back to Nygaard. Nygaard dribbled in, jump shot coming. Nygaard, nothing but net for Nygaard. His first 2 points of the ball game. Averages 9 per night for the Magi, but he's so much more powerful than just 9 per night according to the stat sheet. He does so many little things across the board that aren't tracked on the stats that we have here. Time of possession, leadership, things like that. I mean, he's fantastic. Here's a play from Amir, trying to put it up and in. He was denied on the play because Erickson got the big wingspan there. The reach and said, I don't think so. Defense, the chant from the Minot High student section. A minute on the dot to play here in the opening half of the Magi lead, 35-31. 3-attempt corner, no good from Trahan. And it's back for Eric Wentz, who brings it across the timeline. Wentz now to the free throw stripe. Got it to Martinez. Back to Wentz. Freed to Nygaard. Nygaard looked for the set. Now he's going to have to work it back up to Wentz. Schaefer calls for it on the far wing. Nygaard's just going to unload for 3. Yes, sir. Nygaard with Erickson in his face. And then Nygaard had words for Erickson as he comes to the other end of the floor. 38-31. The Magi are on top of the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. It's worked up top again here from Tyler Burst. We haven't seen William Ware yet in the ball game here for Century. He was questionable at the start of the contest tonight. Shot clock's at 7, game clock's at 9. Cut him down, kids. 7-6, 3-attempt corner, no good. Martinez went after the basketball, and it's going to go off of his fingertips, and Century will get the ball back. By the way, don't forget to vote for this week's Jersey Mike's Player of the Week on the PSP Network. PSP Network loves Jersey Mike subs. They are a sub above. If you haven't tried it, you're missing out on the Magic City. And also don't forget about CleanTech's 24/7 disaster response and restoration services. Here's Erickson at the buzzer. Gets that one to fall, and Erickson puts in his 10th point to the contest to end half number 1. And the Patriots are going to trail by 5 at the break. On the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard, it's officially 38-33. The Magi are in the driver's seat of this one, but it has been a dogfight tonight. Hang on tight. Premier Chiropractic intermission report comes up next. PremierChiropracticND.com.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust,
Like our convenient online banking.
along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Premier Chiropractic halftime report is upon us. 38-33, Minot High on top on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. This is our Premier Chiropractic halftime report. Premier Chiropractic focused on improving the health of Minot and the surrounding areas through the most cutting-edge advances in natural health care today. Dr. Kirk Mason, Dr. Coney Haugen, and Dr. Becky Perry-Domries can be found at PremierChiropracticND.com. Looks like a special presentation for the Minot High wrestling team that just finished second place in the state of North Dakota at the State High School Wrestling Championships under the direction of Justin Racine. Let's turn it over to Eric Schaefer for the PA announcement of this.
In the individual competition, the Magician Wrestling teams had 4 wrestlers make the final match. In the first year of competition for the girls team, they placed 10 wrestlers on the podium, with Kiera Aguilar finishing in second place in her division. The boys team had 8 wrestlers finish on the podium, with Victor Garcia, raise your hand Victor, finishing in second place in the 138-pound class. And Katie Turnbull finishing second place in the 20-pound weight class. And in the 126-pound weight class, Gabe Mortensen is your state champion. Kiara, raise your hand. So congratulations all the Magician wrestlers on their successful season.
Minot High Wrestling saluted here at halftime tonight after an impressive showing at the Fargo Dome last weekend. You heard Eric Schaefer with the call on the PSP network from the PA sound here tonight. Congratulations again to Justin Racine and his group on what they accomplished this year in the wrestling world. Mitch Meyer, what he accomplished in the girls wrestling world as those head coaches here this year. Oh, we've got more coming. Hang on just a moment. We'll go back to Eric Schaefer.
Seniors Grant Schaefer and Peyton Barch, along with juniors Alex King and Jackson Reiki. These 4 swimmers have combined to set pool record at the Magic City Campus Pool, home of the 29-time boys team champions. On February 10th, they set the Magic City Campus Pool record in the 200-yard medley relay with a time of 1:38.51, breaking the old record set in 2013 of 1:39.23. That same evening, they set the pool record in the 400-yard freestyle relay with a time of 3 minutes 16.33 seconds, breaking the old record set in 2021 of 3 minutes 18.15 seconds. And finally, on February 17th, they set the pool record in a 200-yard freestyle relay with a time of 1:27.61, besting their own record set on December 21st, 2021 of 1:29.57, which beat the old record of 1:29.75 set in the year 2000. Congratulations to these 4 pool record-setting magicians. They will be competing in the WDA regional meet this week in Mandan, and next weekend they'll be in West Fargo for the state championships.
Well, congratulations to those Minot High swimmers here tonight. 29-time state champion Minot High swim team is good again this year And you just heard the 200-yard medley relay broke the school record that was held since 2000, just right next door here in the Magic City pool. Fantastic stuff. Time to look at our game reset. It's brought to you at the end of the first half by Clean Tech. Don't forget about Clean Tech's 24/7 disaster response and restoration services. Find them online, cleantechllc.us. Clean Tech, coming to the rescue since 1992. Magic City Inspections is a locally owned company committed to providing exceptional inspection services to ensure you're ready to take the next step in your home ownership. Find them online, monotinspections.com. They bring you the reset as well as the Magi and Century Patriots have their school songs blare inside of Magic City Campus Gymnasium. At the break, 38-33, Minot on top. Here's how we got there. Ryan Erickson with 10 points, 10 for Anthony Doppler, 6 for Isaiah Schaefer in the form of three-pointers. Trahan's got 5 and 2 for Tyler Burst to get to 33. For the Magi, they were led in scoring in the first half of basketball by guess who? Derek Dissett with 9, 8 for Gunville, 4 for Conklin, 3 for Domstein, 2 for Wentz. Martinez with 7 and Nygaard with 5. And I'm putting a friendly wager on it right now that Eric Wentz is going to go off maybe here in the second half. We've seen that happen from time to time. That's how the Magi get to 38. Fouls in that first half of basketball. Gunville with 1, Conklin with 1, 1 for Wentz and 1 for Martinez. On the other side, the only one for Century in any trouble here, well, there's 2 of them actually. Tyler Burst with 2 and Anthony Doppler with 2. That's where we stand at the end of our first half of basketball here tonight on the PSP Network. 38-33 as the Magi come back to the floor to warm up. Patriots do the same thing. When we come back to Magic City Campus Gymnasium, we'll get set for the rumble of the second half. Winner wins the region championship. Loser's going to end up in second place tonight unless the Magi are the loser here and lose by less than 5 in the showdown. How do you like those numbers? A little extra line on this one here tonight. 38-33 at the break. The Magi are on top. It's North Dakota High School basketball here on the PSP Network.
At Schatz Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Schatz Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Comes back the way down to Oproot, and Oproot sends it forward to Luck. Luck's got a 2-on-1 into the zone. Luck dropped it back. Morelli's in, shoots, scores! Oh, what a twisted wrister from Morelli. He made no doubt about it. Short-handed goal for the Magi. They lead 2-0.
If your eyes could talk, they'd tell you life is better with LASIK. No more reaching for your glasses. No more dry eye from overwearing your contact lenses. Right now, Bismarck LASIK is offering free consultations for LASIK procedures. Break free from the daily hassles and expenses of glasses and contacts. Life is clearly better. Book your free consultation today with Bismarck LASIK and see the difference. Call 222-2020 or schedule online at bismarcklasik.com.
18 minutes to decide the WDA regular season champion. How do you like that tonight from the Magic City Campus Gymnasium? Nick Hulberg on the call on the PSP Network. Thanks again for joining us here tonight for this showdown between arch rivals Minot and Bismarck Century tonight on the PSP Network. Erickson's got the basketball. He's going to dribble it in Looking for the outlet now, sends it across. Nygaard takes it away, and Nygaard's got the ball. He's going to bring it back across the timeline. If you're just joining us tonight, it's 38-33 at the half. Minot High is on top of this one. Wentz with the basketball over on the far sidelines. Going to turn around, jump shot. That one's off the mark. Board pulled down by Anthony Doppler. Doppler's got it here. He brings it back across the timeline. Going off now to Connor Trahan. And Trahan goes to work with it. Inside of the out, it goes over to Schaefer. A couple three-pointers for him in the first half of basketball tonight. Erickson spins it back up top. Now with the ball, it's going to be taken by Burst. Burst works it up top again. Schaefer, shot clock's at 7. He's going to dribble drive, put it up. He's going to be fouled on the play. And that foul will be registered on Noah Conklin. Conklin's going to pick up his second personal. First team foul. Here in the second half. Send Schaefer to the free throw line, and Schaefer is pretty salty from here. How good? Well, Isaiah Schaefer's got the best free throw percentage in the entire league at 83%. He just doesn't miss except that time. Ball's going to be handled now here by the Magi back across the line. It comes back over now here to Gunville, and Gunville goes to work on it. Got it to the set, back up. Wentz with the basketball, kicked it off to the corner. Off to Conklin, it went again, and now Conklin's going to be the one that coughs the basketball up here, and it's Century that gets the ball back. Big thanks to our friends at the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot. UPS store open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7. Saturdays, 8:30 to 3. The UPS store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all of your packing and shipping needs. Century trying to deliver 2 more points here, and off the window in doing so is Anthony Doppler. He's got 2 points. Eric Wentz with the basketball now for the Magi. Wentz looks for the outlet, goes off to Conklin. Up to the set to the corner, Nygaard. Nygaard's got it here, works it around. 16:08 remaining here in the second half. Again, we apologize. We had a broken piece of equipment tonight that prohibits us from having the score on the screen. We're aware of it. Believe me, we apologize. Sometimes that stuff happens. 4-point lead now for the Magi as Nygaard's got himself a 7-point ball game brewing here for the Magicians. Ball's handled now by Century. They're going to work it around over on the far side with Trahan. Up top he came to Burst. Now Schaefer. Schaefer inside for the big man Erickson. Erickson looks for the outlet, just kicks it up top again to Burst. Erickson's got it again. Shot clock's at 7. Into the paint. Dropped it down. Good defense down low. Up it comes, and Wentz is going to pull down the rebound of the miss. Coming there for Burst. Nygaard had the motor on. He brought it all the way from one end of the floor to the other and then put too much on it. And the rebound pulled down here by the Patriots. Century averages 78 points per night. Minot averages 75. Patriots give up 61. The Magi give up 59. When they played earlier on this year, which was just last Thursday, by the way, it was a 7-point victory for the Magi at 59-52. Conklin pulls down the rebound on the miss there, and we go back to half court for the Magi. 14:48 ticking away here in the second half. 40-36, Minot High on top. Eric Wentz from downtown. Wentz gets the motor going. 43-36 Magi. 14:34 to play in the second half of the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Schaefer with the basketball. Schaefer delivers over here on the near side, goes back off to Erickson. Triple header tonight to the PSP network, by the way. Erickson's off the mark. Rebound pulled out of there. Wentz has it. Minot High girls are at Century tonight. We've also got Region 6 semifinals of girls basketball on from the auditorium in the Magic City with Scotty Cattell tonight. Thanks for joining us for all these matchups on the PSP network. Tournament time, you gotta love it, don't you? It's tournament time in this one. Winner will be the champion of the region. That is, of course, if Century wins, they've got to win by 7 or more tonight, and that secures the top spot for them. Minot will finish second if that's the case. If Minot hangs on and wins, they'll win it outright to the top spot. Here comes Nygaard. Nygaard down to the corner. This is Gunville with it. Far wing up top, now to Wentz. Down to the near wing. Here's Derek Descent to the elbow. Jump shot Nothing but net for Derek Dissett as he launches that one in. And Dissett's got himself an 11-point ball game going. And we've got we got a half 30-second timeout coming as the Magi and Derek Dissett continue in the driver's seat. 45-36 on the PSP network. They've got the lead on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Well, Darren Mattern having quite the conversation with his Century Patriots. He's got an earful for the team on the road tonight, challenging the Magi, who are just about unbeatable at home in the last 2 years. The Magi this year at home, well, they've been pretty tough to beat at 9-0 on the season. Darren Mattern had the words for his team. 27 years inside of WDA basketball for the Warroad, Minnesota native, who went on from Hockey Town, USA, in my mind, to, I don't know if that's the actual name of Warroad, but it produces a lot of top hockey talent in Minnesota. He went on to play college basketball at the University of Mary for the Marauders, and then ended up coaching at Bismarck High as an assistant for 14 years before taking over the head job at Century for the last 13. Had some motivational words for his Patriots, who trail in this one, 45-36. Here's Eric Wentz. He's blocked on the play. Schaefer's going to save it, but he threw it right there to Erickson, and Erickson delivers back off. And here come the Patriots with 12:40 left here in the second half. Jump shot, no good on the attempt from Doppler from the corner. Minot's got the ball back with Gunville. Across now to Wentz in the corner. This is Derek Dissett. Walks it in, puts it up. Bucket won't count. He was fouled on the baseline. And the foul will be charged on Connor Trahan. Trahan charged with his first personal. Should be the second team foul here on Century, I do believe. They have it on the board as the first team foul. Maybe I missed. Here's Martinez up top, over to Schaefer, down to the corner. Dissett's got it. Dissett stops and pops. That one's off the mark, and it comes right into the hands now of Doppler. Doppler's going to move it back to Schaefer. 12-12 to play in the second half. 45-36, Minot leads Century with the basketball. Schaefer down to the corner, looks for the outlet, goes back up top. Around the perimeter, it's going to be handled here by the Pats on the far side, and up top again to Doppler from the free throw line inside, back out, comes into the possession of Hinderer, jump shot, Hinderer off the mark. Dissett's got the rebound, two Patriots collide, and back away with it comes Dissett over the timeline. Dissett with 11:45 left in the second half, turnaround jump shot, Derek Dissett. How are you doing tonight? Well, he's got 13 in the ball game, so he'd have to be feeling pretty good, I would think, averaging 21. And he's looking to see if he could top that season-long pace here tonight in this WDA championship of the regular season showdown. 47-36, Minot High on top. Basketball controlled by the Patriots. Nice little step-out move and a shot that came up off the glass. Doppler has 14 in the ball game. Martinez with the basketball. This is a rivalry that goes way back. Of course, Minot High with the most championships in the state of North Dakota, with 18 altogether. 20 region titles. They won one again last year. They look for another one this year. Nobody likes the Magi, I think is fair to say, especially the Century Patriots, who went 12-10 last year, 10-8 in the conference. That was a sixth-place finish. They were predicted to be up at the top of the ladder this year. They've been there from the start of their campaign. Minot's a team that has had that success in the last year, looking to get back to the tournament again this year, and it's Nygaard that brings them down and puts it up and in. Talked about the Magi quite a bit, and if you've listened to these broadcasts, you have to talk about their 23-2 finish last year. They lost to Bismarck High at the midpoint of the season last year and didn't lose again until the state championship game when West Fargo beat them. Coached by Dean Wojcicki, 14-year veteran. Here's a jump shot for three. Doppler from downtown, and Doppler's got himself 3 3-pointers in the ball game. He had 10 in the first half. And he's got 7 here in the second half for 17 total. It's at the top of the list for scorers in the contest here tonight. Wentz sent it inside. That one's going to go off of Schaefer's knee and out of bounds. Here with 10:07 left in a 49-41 ball game, and it's Minot High that is in the driver's seat. Why does no one like the Magi? Well, I don't know. Got to drive up north. Going to take on a team that's got 9-0 on their home floor in a hostile environment with one of the best student sections inside the WDA for high school basketball. No question that the Magi students are good in that category. Ball's taken away by the Patriots on a nice play there from Brady Dahl, who's into the ball game. Ball's taken back by Eric Wentz. Now he's got Schaefer with him. Nygaard calls for it. Nygaard heat check downtown. No. Nygaard's going to save it. Puts it off the Patriot. What a play from Nygaard on the hustle. He towered up and threw the basketball back off the legs there of Brady Dahl, and it went out of play. And Minot High is going to get the ball back, and that brought this place to volume. Nygaard's going to inbound it. Calls for Domstein with the support coming, or actually Domstein will be the one that's going to throw this one into play. Ball's going to be taken and worked into Morgan Nygaard now with 9:38 left here in our second half. Minot leads by 8 at 49-41. Martinez works it back up now to Derek Dissett. The high flyer with the basketball. Top of the key. Works it over. This one from Conklin off the mark. Rebound pulled down Patriots, and away with it comes Trayton Hinderer. Hinderer's going to move it here. Gets it back off of Schaefer, and Hinderer on the near side with 9:13 to play here in our second half. It's Minot 49, Bismarck Century 41. Rebound pulled down Conklin. Out come the Magi, and it's Derek Dissett across the timeline. Dissett with the basketball. Dissett to the free throw stripe. Crashes in, throws it out, goes off of Martinez. Schaefer takes it away, and Schaefer brings it to the other end of the floor, puts it up and in. And Isaiah Schaefer's got himself 2 points. And the Century fans wanted a foul on the and one. They didn't get it. Well, you've got Perry Olson, who does state tournaments quite often. Brian Offworth, who's got that honor as well, and Brett Ingebrigtsen, some guys that know their way around the floor of the Zebra outfits tonight. Nygaard gets the rebound here from Dissett. Nygaard's got it. Kicks it up top. Martinez thought about it. Now Dissett made a move, brings it to the free throw line. Now a little step through, brings it in. Travel the call. And Derek Dissett doesn't like that call from Perry Olson. And the Magi fans come to volume. 8:21 left here in the second half, 49-43. Listen to this place. They don't care how many times Perry's done the state A. They come alive. Basketball controlled by the Patriots, out the window, no good. Neither team shooting exceptionally well in this one tonight. 8:06 ticks away now here in the second half. 49-43, Minot with the lead, the ball in the near corner. And there's going to be a foul on the play. It's going to be on Anthony Doppler. That's his third personal. Second team foul on Doppler. Other games tonight across the region. Bismarck High's at Legacy. Mandan at Jamestown, Dickinson at St. Mary's, and Williston at Watford City to make things interesting as we close out the regular season tonight. And those WDA play-in games start on Monday before the WDA tournament at the Event Center next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We'll have the coverage for you on the PSP network every game across the board. Scott Woodmansey, Chuck Claremont, Todd Domries. We'll have Chris Clayton joining us as well. It's going to be a fun time at the Event Center in Bismarck. Boys and girls coverage coming your way. Schaefer charged with his first personal. Third team foul, and that's going to send Gunville to the free throw line. Yeah, we'll have both courts going. We'll have the main court in the Event Center and the Exhibition Hall. Both broadcasts can be found right at the PSP network. More district basketball coming up this week. That's 9 points now in the contest, by the way, for Gunville. I'm sorry, more region basketball this week. Yeah, and district basketball, I was right. There's District 12 contest coming up on the PSP network this weekend. I'll be at the Shields Arena in Fargo for the state high school hockey tournament. covering the Magi, the semifinals and the finals of the boys action. Join us on the PSP Network for that as Jamestown, the #1 seed in the West region, tries to see if they can track down a state championship, their first ever. They won the region for the first time since 1995 at the VFW Sports Center this past Saturday afternoon. Congratulations to them. 51-43, Minot leads, 7:17 left here in the second half of basketball on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Nick Hulberg on the call tonight. Thanks for joining us for this busy night of broadcasts as tournament time is on us. That one goes off a descent and out of play. And the basketball belongs back to the Patriots. Ball's going to be inbounded right in front of Darren Mattern and his bench here with Century sending it inside. Ball's going to be off to Erickson, taken away by Conklin. Then the help of Gunville, got it up to Wentz, and the Magi run the floor with it. They go up now to Nygaard, dribbles in, Nygaard puts it off the window and in. Shot won't count. It's going to be a basketball that belongs back to the Magi, and the foul that's charged here to Anthony Doppler. He's officially in trouble now. That's number 4 on Doppler. Under 7 minutes to play here in the second. 51-43, Minot leads. Basketball goes off of Wentz, gets it back. Now Conklin dribbles in. Oh, he's stuffed. How about the stop there? Trahan said nope. Not on your home floor yet tonight. Up top again, it comes now to Hindert. Worked inside, and the big man Erickson pushed from behind there by Conklin. Conklin's going to be charged. How many on Conklin? That's his third personal. He's had the duties tonight of going against the big man and Ryan Erickson, the 6'10" junior center. Conklin coming up with 4 points in the first half, but more impressively, probably holding Erickson to 10 at this point in the ballgame. Turnaround jump shot, that one nothing but net, and Doppler continues to impress in this ballgame. 19 for Doppler, that leads all scorers. Century looking for more, however, now as Minot leads them 51-45 with 6:20 left here in regulation. Descent's going to travel with the basketball. Dean Winchesky looks at Descent, gives him a glare as if to say, let's buckle down just a little bit. Can't speak for Dean, but that's what I would think it meant. That's how I took it. 6:14 left here in the second half. 51-45, Minot has had the lead this entire ball game, and they've got possession now with Descent. He'll run the floor with it. Descent at the elbow. Turns around, looks for the outlet, gets it back to Nygaard. Nygaard's going to drive in, puts it up off the window, gets the roll. And Nygaard's got 2 more. And Minot High's calling a timeout. 53-45. They've got the lead on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. It's been a wild one tonight from Magic City campus. It's only getting good here at the Magic City.
Thanks for buying some room.
Enter Sandman blares inside of Magic City campus's gymnasium. I gotta tell you, I had a conversation with the DJ here tonight. I'm feeling terrible that I'm missing the name off the top of my head right now. He deserves that credit. Told him, I said, this you do as great a job as any venue that I've ever been to for sports across the board, whether it's pro, college, junior, high school, you name it. That playlist has been off the chains all season long for the Magi. And nothing like a little Metallica to set the tone right now. Late in this one, 53-45, Minot leads, and we're down to crunch time as 5:30 is what sits on the clock here on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Magi with the ball at Nygaard. Nygaard's going to work it up top to Gunville. At the half, it was 38-33. Magi, 53-45 now. Magicians here with 5:14 ticking away. Shots Crossroad postgame show comes up tonight. Shots Crossroad postgame show. We'll have our player of the game and our move of the game. Here's Nygaard, corner, Nygaard downtown. That may be your move of the game right there as Nygaard just buried one from the corner. And the Magi have an 11-point lead late to the contest. Ball's handled by Sentry, worked inside Erickson. Sends it underneath in the paint, up and in. Easy one for Tyler Burst, his 4th point of the game. Here comes Wentz across the half-court stripe. It's Nygaard with the ball. Up now it comes to Gunville, goes to Conklin. 4:25 ticks away. 56-47, Minot High on top. Inside from Conklin, back up, Nygaard, another 3. That one's off the mark. Board pulled down by Trahan, and here comes Trahan back across the timeline, who got it here to Tyler Burst. Burst with the basketball. Brings it down to the elbow. Burst makes a move, kicks it back up top. Comes away now to Schaefer. Schaefer got it off to Doppler. Defense the chance. We're under 4 minutes to play. 56-47 Magi. Erickson all alone, up and in. And Ryan Erickson's got 12 points in the contest. 56-49, Minot still in the lead. We're down to 3:45 to play. Ball's going to be taken here by Gunville. He's going to be fouled by Schaefer. Schaefer came over the top. Hard-working play from Schaefer. The momentum of the body just came over the top of Gunville. And that's going to put Schaefer with 2 fouls now late to the contest. 3:41 remains. 56-49, 5th team foul here on Sentry. Minot's got 2 team fouls at this point to the ball game as we come down the stretch. Derek Dissett with the basketball. He's up top, off to Gunville. Now again for Nygaard. Nygaard brings it back up. Wentz from downtown. He's off the mark. Board's going to be pulled out here by Gunville. The shot clock resets at 29. Here with 3:19 remaining in the second half. 56-49, Magi are on top. Basketball comes down to Wentz. Brings it in. Had his hand stripped to that one right at the last moment there by Tyler Burst. Oh, the steal opportunity. But it went out on Sentry. Doppler underneath the rack trying to get the Sentry Patriots motivated here. We're going to have a foul. And it's going to be on Anthony Doppler. Doppler is going to foul out of the ballgame. Perry Olsen comes over. Perry's going to have a conversation here on the near sideline. Perry's going to have a conversation here on the near sideline with Darren Mattern along with Doppler. I don't know that Darren Mattern liked the call of that one, but that's what it stands as Doppler is going to be done here in the ballgame with his 5th personal. 3:08 remains here in regulation. 56-49 Magi. Conklin's up top with it. Conklin worked it off to Dissett. Dissett with the basketball now. There's going to be a foul charged inside. Who's this one on? Conklin, I do believe. It is Conklin charged with his 4th personal. 3rd team foul on the Magi. 6 team fouls here on Sentry, so bonus is going to be a factor in this showdown as we come down the stretch. Ball's handled here by the Patriots. Offensive zone, they're going to bring it back up top. Erickson, the big man, downtown, no good. Board pulled down, Dissett's got it. Dissett behind the back, fancy move from him. And Derek Dissett's going to bring it back across. Dissett sets up shop. 2.5 to play here in regulation. Dissett outside the arc. Brings it in, now a little dribble drive. Puts it off the window and in. How about Derek Dissett? That was like a move from Noonball at the line, just kind of flirting with it. What can you do? Well, I can do it better. Dissett puts it up and in. And Dissett's got himself 2 more in the ballgame. Timeout on the floor. We'll do the same. Magi lead 58-49. 2:17 left of the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard.
Shots Crossroads. We make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Many of our clients come to us already accomplished in their lives and on the right track. However, whether it's in response to a life-changing event or you are nearing retirement, you can sleep well knowing that together we have planned for both life's opportunities and challenges. And no matter what happens, we are here to help guide you.
Two minutes, 17 seconds is what remains in the regular season and regulation for the Century Patriots and Minot High Magicians here tonight. Minot leads 58-49 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Ball's all the way up to the timeline. Over and back is the call. And Perry Olson was right there on the call. Schaefer didn't like that. And Minot High is going to end up with the basketball back here with 2:06 left here in the second half. 58-49. Minot's on top. Fans from both sides have emotion tonight to be expected. Schaefer with the basketball. Here's 2 minutes remaining here in the second half. Minot with a 58-49 lead, trying to hang on to see if they can win their second consecutive region regular season championship. Nygaard's got the ball here. Kicks it up top now to Wentz. Wentz sends it inside, off to Schaefer. Corner ball, three, nothing but net for Schaefer. Grayson Schaefer off the bench, and he nets a three-pointer to put the lead at 61-49 with 90 seconds remaining. Schaefer on the other side, that's Isaiah Schaefer, comes down and scores two more. 80 seconds in the ballgame. Nygaard, clear look at it, he just peels off with it. Minot's going to try to take some arrow to the basketball here. They send it off to Wentz. They go up top now for Gunville, around for Schaefer. Down to Descent. 15 on the shot clock. Minot High content with taking some time off the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. We're down to 1 minute remaining here in regulation, with the shot clock down to 5. Wentz with it, lost a handle on it. We're gonna have a jump basketball coming. Who's got the arrow? Can't see it from here. Looks like it's gonna be Minot High's ball. It is. 10-point lead for the Magi with 54.7 seconds remaining in this one. Shots Crossroad postgame show comes up next. It's right around the corner. Hope you enjoy Shots Crossroads as much as we do. They're open 24/7, 365. Off the inbound, Schaefer hit the front of the rib on the give and go at the end, but there's going to be a foul on the play. The set's going to be charged. Try the famous banana cream pie. I'm saying it's famous. They don't promote it that way, but I do. Shots Crossroads, home to the famous number 99. That's probably the famous stuff. The ranch is delicious. The chicken strips, you name it. They bring you the postgame show coming up. Schaefer, Hail Mary attempt at the end. He's going to be fouled. And the foul's on Jager Gunville. Gunville's going to be charged with his second. You can always tweet down a Set Network PSP to let us know who you think tonight's MVP of the contest should be. That MVP is brought to you by our friends at Sport Clips in Minot and Bismarck. Get the MVP haircut experience at Sport Clips. Nothing like it anywhere else in Minot in Bismarck. It's Sport Clips bringing you the MVP of the contest here tonight. Second shot from the free throw line is good, and Schaefer up to 12 now in the ball game. Make it 13 as that one rolls in. All right, down the stretch we come. 42.5 seconds remain. Descent's got the basketball, trying to cross the timeline. He's going to be fouled. And Derek Descent's going to find himself at the free throw line. Minot is in the bonus on the 7th team foul here on Century. And Descent has an opportunity to put the nail in the coffin almost here. There's some time left, 38.2 left. Way Minot High's played defensively tonight. It would be tough for the Patriots either way, but it's not over till it's over. Descent's got another free throw that's good for him. The Magi are going to talk things over. Dean Winchesky wants to talk it through. 30-second timeout. We'll take a break as well. Shots Crossroads postgame show comes up in a moment, but first the end of regulation.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust,
Like our convenient online banking.
along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Shots Crossroad postgame show coming up just a moment. There's 38.2 seconds remains here in regulation. Dr. Dre on the loudspeakers now. How about that halftime show at the Super Bowl? 2004 is when I graduated high school. That was like my mixtape that I had in the old Discman back then. That halftime show for me was fantastic. Descent likes it here. He's got his second free throw from that trip. It's 63-54 Magi. Time is running thin now for the Patriots. Descent, take that Wentz with the basketball. He pulls it down. He's going to be fouled. 26 seconds remains on the clock. And Minot High starting to be able to taste their back-to-back region championship in the regular season. What's going to happen at the region tournament? Listen to the student section. They think it's true as well. This one's over is the chant from the Minot High faithful. That was all business tonight. Eric Wentz, all business from the free throw line, hits his first free throw of the ball game. Wentz is going to sit right now with 6 points of the contest. He averages 17 per night. He was off the pace tonight, but there was other guys around him that picked him up. Minot has an 11-point lead with 25 seconds ticking away. Schaefer with the basketball. Schaefer needs to do something with it. He's going to bring it up to the elbow. 3 attempt coming. Uh-oh, Descent came down. Uh-oh, that wasn't good. Right on top of Tyler Burst. Burst went down to the floor. Hopefully he's okay. Looked like he grabbed the arm, hoping that wasn't an ankle or a lower body. It's a shoulder is actually what he reaches for right now. He asks, or Perry Olson, the head referee, comes over and asks if he's okay. He says yes. So Century will get the ball back. 16.5 seconds remains in regulation. Ball sent in now to Erickson. Erickson's got it here. Brings it back up top. Here's a jump shot. Outside the arc, no good. Comes away to Erickson. Erickson puts it off the window. Too much on it, but he'll shoot 2.
Fouls on number 13, Derek Descent, his third personal. 7th team foul.
Eric Descent with only his first personal. I messed up somewhere along the line. I had Derek for one already. Erickson's at the line. And Erickson hits the first one. Second one coming for the big man, Ryan Erickson, who now has 13 of the contest as he missed off the front of the rim. Minot will just hold on to the ball as they win their second consecutive region championship. The Magi are victorious tonight, 65-55, here on the PSP Network's First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. What a matchup that was tonight. The Magi come out on top. Let's go to our Shots Crossroads postgame show here tonight. Shots Crossroads, where team buses are always welcome. We'll break this one down for you on the PSP Network. The Magi are victorious. They've got back-to-back region regular season championships. On their home floor, they get it done tonight to Magic City Campus's gymnasium.
Hi, guys. What can I get you guys today? I don't know what to order. Would you like to hear the story of how I learned what to order?
Whoa! What is that?
That's called a big rig, little lady, and that's the best dead-gum meal here at Shots Crossroads.
Don't wait just a gall-darn minute, Harry. You know darn well the best thing about Shots is breakfast. A 99 is how it's done.
You mean a 109?
No, I don't.
The real pros know that it starts with dessert. No matter what you get, everything begins with a caramel roll.
Hey, little dude. The truth is, there's a lot of right answers on this menu. My favorite is the golden crispy chicken strips and crinkle cut fries. Just listen to your heart, and you can't go wrong. Now go make that order, bud. Oh, hey, kid. Whatever you do, don't forget the ranch.
So what you're saying is, as long as I follow my heart, I can't make a wrong choice?
No, kid. The point of the story is order whatever you want.
All right. I'll take a big rig, a 99, a 109, an order of chicken strips with crispy fries, and I'd take a karma roll to start with, please. Wait, and don't forget the ranch.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust,
Like our convenient online banking.
along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
The 30-inch galactic pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden french fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
$65-55. The final tonight. Minot is victorious over Bismarck Century in the final game of the regular season. And tonight it was the Magicians that came into their home floor with a 9-0 mark on their home floor. And they leave with a 10-0 mark on their home floor. 19-2 overall for the Magi. Not a bad run for them. 18-2 inside the conference. Century's going to fall to 16-4. 17-4 overall for the Patriots on the year. This is our Shots Crossroads postgame show. Shots Crossroads, where team buses are always welcome. Home to the famous number 99. Shots Crossroads open 24/7, 365. Shots Crossroads, our go-to for breakfast, dinner, and lunch. They bring you the postgame show tonight. Hey, don't forget WDA basketball coming to the PSP network across the board. We will have the WDA basketball tournament, every game from the event center in Bismarck. Not only the main floor, but the exhibition hall as well. 3-day tournament. We'll have all games for you on the PSP network. Hope you join us for that coming up right around the corner. What does this do for the standings tonight with the victory tonight for the Magi? Well, they're going to end up with an X by their name as the region regular season champions. They wrap up the region championship tonight in regular season play. Century will finish second. It's a dogfight across the board, though, isn't it? When you look all the way down this list and see teams at the bottom of the barrel, a team like Turtle Mountain, for example, that has some of the best shooting talents in the state of North Dakota. 5 wins on the year. A 5-win team heading into region tournament time, and a team that might come in as that number 8 spot. That gets a little scary when you come down the stretch, because anybody can win at any given time. We just saw that in boys high school hockey, and that WDA tournament over the weekend where Minot fell to Botno Rugby in a absolute upset, and probably the biggest maybe of all time in West Region High School hockey. Anything can happen. Time for our game reset tonight. Our game reset brought to you by a few of our sponsors. Game reset looks like this. CleanTech brings it to you. 24/7 disaster response and restoration services at cleantechllc.us. They've been coming to the rescue since 1992. Magic City Inspections is a locally owned company committed to providing exceptional inspection services to ensure you're ready to take the next step in your home ownership. Find them online, mountaininspections.com. Jersey Mike's brings you the sub above. Prestwich Orthodontics, specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages. We offer free consultations and financing options to make it easy to take your smile to the next level. Call 852-2646. MinotBraces.com. We'll have our player of the game join us in just a moment. We'll get the headset on him. We'll have that full recap coming here in just a moment. We'll actually have you come right over here, my friend. Got a pretty good look. Yeah, we got a pretty good look at him like this, I think. MVP of the contest brought to you by our friends at Sport Clips. Logan Conklin here tonight, man. What a performance. First of all, is that nose broken? Is that the deal there?
I'm not sure. I get bloody noses a lot, I guess, so I had them a lot at the beginning of the season, got it fixed for a while, but had one at the start of the game tonight.
How big of a battle was that really down low with Ryan Erickson, a kid that stands 6'10" and one of the better players and forward centers in the league? You went toe-to-toe with him tonight. What was that battle like for you?
It was huge. He was a big guy. Just had to box him out and play good D all the game. He pushed me, made it a fun game.
Fantastic stuff. You guys win a region championship in the regular season tonight. What does it mean to be the region champions regular season-wise back-to-back?
It's great. I'm glad to have all the guys out here. We all stepped up in our own ways this year. So far, we still got more to go. That's all.
How much do you like playing for Dean Winchesky? That's got to be awesome, isn't it?
It's great. It's great. He's always out there enjoying it, making it enjoying. Just having a good day every day.
That's awesome, man. We get close to region tournament time. You guys want to not only win the regular season crown, but the region championship as well. What does Minot High basketball need to do differently if they want to win a region championship? Or are you guys playing your best basketball right now?
I think we just need to keep playing the way we are. I think there's a few things we can work on. Boxing out is a big one. We got to keep doing that and just get big down low and get rebounds. Keep playing good.
I only had you for 4 points tonight, but your effort defensively, your rebounding tonight made you our MVP of the game. Nice job here tonight, man.
Thank you very much.
That's Logan Conklin. The MVP of the game brought to you by our friends at Sport Clips. Sport Clips, where you can get the MVP experience at Sport Clips. Sport Clips located in Minot and in Bismarck. They bring you the MVP experience. Big thanks again to Sport Clips for bringing you the MVP of the ballgame tonight. That is Logan Conklin, our MVP of the contest. Now it's time for that game reset, as we promised you. It's also brought to you by our friend Mason Kramer Photography, the home for game action shots and senior portraits in the Magic City. Find him online, MasonKramerPhotography.com. Let's start with the Patriots and the numbers for Darren Mattern's team. I need to take a break and come back and do that. I don't have those tallied up yet. I can give you Magi numbers real quick. Team high tonight for the Magi, 17 for Derek Dissett. Hang on, let's just take a quick break. Let's come back. I'll have them tallied up in one moment. We'll give them to you in full in just a moment. Game numbers coming back when we come back to the Magic City Campus Gymnasium. 65-55, 10-point win for the Magi. They're crowned region champions for the second straight year. We're set for our game reset tonight. Here's our game reset after the Magi win by 10. Numbers look like this. Game high and team high for the Century Patriots was Anthony Doppler. He fouled out late in the game. 19 for him. 5 on the night for Trahan. 13 for Schaefer. 4 for Burst and 13 for Ryan Erickson. The Magi led in scoring tonight by Derek Doucette with 17. 14 for Nygaard. Could have been up for that MVP of the contest again here tonight. 7 for Martinez, 9 for Wentz, 3 for Domstein, 10 for Gunville, 3 for Schaefer. He came in and bombed a big-time three-pointer at the end, kind of put the seal around this package for the Magi. And Logan Conklin ends up with 4 tonight. He's our MVP of the contest, brought to you by Sport Clips. Sport Clips for the Magic City and in Bismarck. It's our Shots Crossroad post-game show. Final order of business here tonight. We need to name our move of the game, brought to you by Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers Moving and Storage and Roger Ward Moving and Storage. If you're in Minot, it's it's Roger Ward. If you're in Bismarck, it's Roger. Let's start that over. It's been a long day. We apologize here. If you're in Minot, it's Roger Ward. If you're in Bismarck, it's Jobbers. Moving across town or across the country. Move of the game brought to you by Jobbers and Roger Ward. They can help you out with locations in Minot, Bismarck, Aberdeen, and Fargo. Jobbers and Roger Ward bringing the move of the game tonight. I've got a three-pointer circled for Morgan Nygaard in the late portions of the ball game. It's either between that shot from Nygaard or the one from Grayson Schaefer that basically just kept this game out of reach for the Century Patriots here tonight as the Magi win by 10 down the stretch. Century had their opportunities, but Minot High played very well in this contest tonight to keep this contest a 10-point differential tonight, and the Magi take care of business on their home floor to win back-to-back regular season region championships. Those three-pointers in our conversation for Jobbers, and Roger Ward moves to the game here tonight. More action to come this week on the PSP Network. Shiloh will be at Standing Rock on Friday night with Todd Domries. I'll be at the state high school hockey tournament in Fargo, North Dakota, covering the Magi, also covering the semifinals and championship round of that state high school hockey tournament for the boys. WDA swim finals will be on the PSP Network coming up on Saturday. Eric Schaefer and Todd Domries will have the call of that. District 12 boys basketball starts at the Odd in Minot. And of course, the Region 6 basketball tournament wrapped up its semifinals tonight, and they get ready for the Region Championship tomorrow night. Scott Cattell has a call of that. It's been a busy couple weeks here on the PSP Network, and it's only going to get busier as we are now officially in tournament time, full steam ahead. Get ready for it. We sure appreciate all you folks joining us. We appreciate all those sponsors that make these games possible as well. 65-55, final score one more time on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. The Magi are victorious tonight. They win another region championship in regular season play. Wasn't easy tonight against the Patriots from Century, but they got the job done against the number 1 ranked team in North Dakota. Until tomorrow night in our preview show for the state high school hockey tournament, I'm Nick Hulberg signing off. Honey, get the leftovers ready. I'm coming home. The Magi are victorious. Until next time, good night and God bless. This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.